I generally start out the year quite slowly, and I always think, I don't really have too much going on this year, but then by the end of the year it's just full on, and at the moment it is full on, and I've been busy since June or July, and it's wonderful, but it's definitely an experience just to put myself under some pressure. As long as there's movement, then it's a good year, no matter what I'm doing. As long as there's development in my work and my practice, then yeah. So this is why art prizes and residencies are good. I think it keeps you moving and keeps your practice interesting, keeps it interesting for myself. It's definitely a journey because you don't know where you're going to end up. But at the same time, in a lot of ways, it is just me in my space making paintings. The prizes really are an excuse to kind of sometimes do something different or just challenge myself in a different way. And you're given a deadline as well, which is great because I find that I always work well with a deadline. So yeah, this year I entered the Archibald with a painting of Terry Serio. Really happy and so surprised as well that I was hung in the Archibald Prize at the Art Gallery of New South Wales. I entered the Brett Whiteley Travelling Scholarship again. This was my final year, so I'm 31 now. You get 10 paintings together and they judge you solely on these paintings. And it's really been a big part of my year, that getting a body of work together for that particular scholarship. So I did a residency through Country Arts South Australia. You were offered a studio in a town called Lee Creek, and this town is a coal mining town. It was purpose built in the 80s, and since the coal mine closed down last year, they're kind of figuring out what its purpose is now, and they're just in a bit of a limbo kind of stage at the moment. I thought that this residency really suited my practice. My project was to find old photographs from the area, go and talk to people and paint pictures of these particular photo references. So it was really interesting actually meeting the people that I was painting, because I usually work with anonymous photographs, and I applied for a sculpture prize at Rookwood Cemetery, and I just thought that this was a good excuse to push my practice in sculpture, which I've kind of started over the last couple of years. Through that I actually received a residency at the Armoury in Sydney Olympic Park, so I had some time out there to focus on making my sculptures and away from painting. I always find that it's a really nice thing to do. It's like an extension of my painting, but it's not painting, so you have a bit of a rest from painting for a while. So I'm continuing my practice of using old found photography and basically honing in on the subject matter and work that I really enjoy doing, but pushing it to a larger format. I'm focusing on relationships and dynamics of individuals, continuing my interest in the mystery of the snapshot, figuring out or not figuring out what is going on behind those snapshots. Got nothing to compare.